Hey everybody, welcome back to Heartland Rebuilds. The Bolt is in the shop, so I'm going to be working on this Jeep Liberty again. So the radiator had cracked when it was in the accident on one side, so I got a new radiator, and the water pump is a little old, so I'm going to replace that at the same time. Hopefully it won't be too much work, but I'm going to get to it, so stick around. Radiator, water pump. Got an oil and filter for later, and I need to take all of this apart. Awesome. Now with that upper radiator support bar out of the way, you can really kind of see here what the problem is. That big old crack right through there, right on that mount, kind of screwed everything up. And good news is everything's in the way, so it's gonna take a little bit. Header panel out, the headlights, free up all this room up here in the front. So it looks like when it was in that crash, it kind of bent this bracket a little bit here. Probably be able to pull this back a little bit. Got to take all these out anyways to get to the radiator. Pull the radiator out because everything attaches to the radiator. Once I get everything disassembled, drain the coolant, and then swap out the radiator and the water pump. I got the radiator out, water pump. You can see how many bolts the water pump is. I got this scraped down, a nice clean surface ready for the new water pump. So I'll show you the old water pump. Seems to be okay for the most part. A little bit of seepage around the seal here, but not that bad. These have a plastic impeller that seems to get loose on here once it gets hot, so that may be a problem at some point. The new gate style I got here is a aluminum impeller, and should hold up quite a bit better. So we'll get this mounted up here and get the new radiator put in and see how it goes. So we got the radiator in, water pump, serpentine belt, got the new oil filter put on. That was interesting. The old oil filter was some piece of junk Eco Guard, and it wasn't even tight, so it was leaking oil all over the place. So I had all that cleaned up. Hoses are on. I got to put the front end back together, and let's see what it does. Thanks for sticking around. Still working on the Jeep. I got to change the oil on it. I did notice that there is a lower ball joint on the passenger side that is about ready to snap, so it's going to be one more thing to fix on this Jeep. Otherwise, the old radiators down here, along with some of the coolant, I got to fill this coolant up again, top it off, and then change the oil, start it up, and hopefully nothing else breaks. But thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.